Boost, and I'm your host, Rock. I'll be your favorite human today, and today we're going to talk on how to interact with other humans better. So, one thing I recommend is to increase your knowledge base. It allows you to have more things to talk about. Hopefully they're interesting, and if they're not, well, hopefully your audience likes to sleep. I'm just kidding. So when you are increasing your knowledge base, stuff you can do is look at internet articles, look into ways how to talk to people better, and body language. Another thing that I recommend is reading books. Reading books also allow you to see perspective from other people, especially the author, and also you could use Audible and other services like that, so that you could have the books read to you, so you could get other stuff done like chores and whatnot. Another thing that I recommend is certain types of books too. Like How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie is a good book, as well as How to Talk to Anyone, 92 Little Tricks for Big Success in Relationships by Leo Laundries. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by any of this, Audible or any of these book titles, so this is stuff that I personally use. And one of the things that Leo talks about is parroting. Parroting is a technique where when you're speaking to someone, and you're listening to what they have to say, you take some of their phrases and then you reflect that back into what they're saying. So one, that shows you understand some of the content that they're using, and people like to hear their own words. Another thing that helps with active listening, which active listening is huge for allowing people to like you, is I call this technique called plot twist. Now, this is a technique that I read on an internet article, and I employ it, and I like it. So when someone's speaking and they're rambling on, and you think you know what they're going to say next, it's hard to actually listen to someone when you're in that type of mode, so expect a plot twist. If you're expecting a plot twist to whatever they're saying, you'll start displaying better body language that you're actually listening to what they have to say, and people will appreciate that. Another thing is smiling. Smiling is good for giving a friendly vibe. There's also different types of smiles, and Leo actually goes over that in her book, so it's definitely a good book to look into if you are a little gun-shy in talking to people. Another thing that is great is eye contact. And if you have trouble with eye contact, here's a fake it till you make it strategy. Just count the number of times someone is blinking throughout a conversation, or just look at how they're blinking, and that's a good fake it till you make it strategy that will display great eye contact. There's also the open palm technique. Now, the open palm technique, I'm a little weary on it because I tried using that once. I was not subtle. It blew up in my face, so that is what it is. There's also the what's a technique. You wear something that's strange, and it makes it easier for people to conversate with you. I'm about up with my 3 minutes, so I'm just going to make this real quick that if you like this video, click like, subscribe, and remember, results and responsibilities are yours. Good luck.